year is 1952. India has just completed her first general elections, the largest democratic exercise in the world. Over 17 crore citizens, men and women, rich and poor, of every region and religion, casted their votes to choose their representatives for a new parliament. It's May 13th, 1952. In the grand circular building of the Parliament House, the newly elected members gathered for the first time.
Honorable members, it is deep pride that I welcome you all to the first sitting of the first Lok Sabha of the Republic India. It's our second moment in our nation's history.
Mr. Speaker, this day will be remembered. I have the honor to propose the name of Sri G.V. Malvankar for the office of Speaker of the House. He has guided the Constituent Assembly with dignity and fairness. I am sure he will continue to do so here.
I, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, second the proposal. Sri Malvankar impartiality and leadership will be invaluable in shaping this new parliament.
With these words, Sri Malvankar became the first Speaker of the Parliament House.
Thank you for this honor. माननीय सभासद, आपने मुझे भारत के पहले स्पीकर के रूप में चुना है। मैं आप सबका इस चीज के लिए धन्यवाद करता हूँ। यह सदन सेवा सत्य व संविधान का मंदिर बने।
सावधान, भारत के राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद पधार रहे हैं।
कृपया अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। माननीय सभासदों, भारत के पहले राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद आप सबको संबोधित करेंगे।
Not only the beginning of an institution, but the fulfillment of a dream born of sacrifice, faith and struggle. In our history, first time every adult citizen have exercised right to vote, man and woman alike. The people of India have spoken in the democracy. You, the members of the parliament, carry a great responsibility to lift our nation from poverty, ignorance and inequality. Let us work with unity and humility so you become the guardian of the people's hopes. May the Almighty guide us and deliberation bless our nation. आप सब राष्ट्र की आशाओं के रक्षक हैं। धन्यवाद।
कृपया अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। Honorable Member, Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru may now address the House.
Mr. Speaker, this day will be remembered as the day when the soul of India spoke freely. यह वह दिन है जब भारत की आत्मा ने कहा, मैं तैयार हूँ। We have achieved freedom, but freedom brings with it great responsibility. Our task is not easy. We have to build our economy, educate our children, and protect our unity amid diversity. But I have faith in our people and in the destiny of India. Let us know that democracy is not foreign to our soil. It is part of our spirit, nurtured by ancient ideals of tolerance and justice. Let this house to be a forum of reason, not passion, of service, not self. Let us all together build the India of our dreams.
We welcome Srimati Sarojini Naidu, one of the respected leaders in our nation. She has been invited to share her view on women's rights and equality in independent India. I request her to address the House.
My brothers and sisters, today I stand before you with one simple question. Can India truly rise if half of our population is still left behind? Women have marched in our freedom struggles, gone to jail and sacrificed as much as men. Now I talk to this house. Can we give women their rights
place in this free India which we are building.
Madam Naidu, we fully expect women should have same opportunity in education, employment and politics. I request Parliament to include clear provisions guaranteeing equality of rights.
Confusion is better than injustice, and a slow nation is better than a silent nation. But a fearless nation is best of all. India needs courage, not caution.
I, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल, want to say India's greatest challenge is poverty. हमें एक मजबूत केंद्र और मजबूत भारत बनाना है.
Sardar, what about misplaced names?
Leave that to me. I will speak to every ruler with precision where possible. Firmness where necessary. एक भारत बनेगा मजबूत भारत.
The floor is open for member reflection.
मानयोग स्पीकर साहब, सारे पंजाब के किसानों बारे की कोई पॉलिसी बनाई है? जेकर हाँ, तो संसद ਵਿੱਚ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ.
Our youth is our future. We must invest in education and science to lead India forward. Our forest, rivers, and tea gardens sustain millions. Development must reach the most distant villages of the northeast.
डेमोक्रेसी तभी संभव है जब गरीबी को मिटाया जाएगा और सभी को समान अधिकार दिया जाएगा.
Yeah, this remarks not
Honorable member Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to remind the government that democracy thrives not on argument but on debate. Let not this house become a place of applause alone. Let it be a house of ideas where every dissent serves the nation.
Indeed, Dr. Mukherjee, defenses make democracy strong, not weak. Let us argue, but for the truth, not for victory.
Our freedom will have true meaning only when every Indian, irrespective of faith or language, feels equal in this republic.
We have framed the Constitution, 10 promises, equality, liberty and freedom. हमने एक ऐसा संविधान बनाया है जिसपे किसानों, गरीबों, आदि सब धर्मों को ध्यान में रखते हुए ही बनाया गया है. Now it's our turn to make those ideas real by doing action, not by speeches.
We have integrated our land together. Now we must integrate our hearts. We shall build a strong united India.
Honorable member, the first sitting of the first Lok Sabha has begun with noble thoughts and high ideas. May our future session be guided by the same spirit of service. The House stands adjourned.
सदन के भीतर जो आवाज थी वह हमारे कल की बुनियाद बनी. भूमिका निभाई हमने नेताओं की, सोच समझी हमने देश की व्यवस्था की. अब समय है आगे बढ़ने का, सच्चे नागरिक बनने का. यह अनुभव एक सीख, यह भविष्य की एक नींव. And thus ended the first session of India's Parliament, the voice of free people in world's largest democratic country. और इस तरह भारत का लोकतांत्रिक सफर शुरू हुआ, आशा और साहस के साथ. वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, जय हिंद, जय हिंद.